Hello, everyone. So today we're going to be discussing the different measures of location. Let's begin. The median, a measure of central tendency, is also considered a measure of location since it locates the middle value of an array. The median is the middle value of an array. Therefore, 50% of all the observations are greater than the median, and 50% of all the observations in the dataset are less than the median. When the array is divided into 4 equal parts, the divisions would be called quartiles. So we have the first quartile, the second quartile, and the third quartile. So each portion will show 25% of the data set. Again, the quartiles divide the array into 4 equal parts. The first quartile, or Q sub 1, is greater than 25% of the observations in the array. It is also less than 75% of all the observations in the array. The second quartile, Q sub 2, is equal to the median and is therefore greater than 50% of all the observations in the dataset, and is also less than 50% of all the observations in the dataset. While the third quartile, or Q sub 3, is greater than 75% of the observations in the array and is less than 25% of the observations in the array. When we divide the distribution into 10 equal parts, the partitions are now called deciles. So we have the first decile, second decile, third decile, fourth decile, fifth decile, sixth decile, seventh decile, eighth decile, and ninth decile. There are only 9 deciles, as there are 3 quartiles and only 1 median. The deciles divide the array into 10 equal parts. So D sub 1 is greater than 10% of the observations in the array. D sub 2 is greater than 20%. D sub 3 is greater than 30%. D sub 4 is greater than 40%. D sub 5 is greater than 50%. D sub 6 is greater than 60%. D sub 7 is greater than 70%. D sub 8 is greater than 80%. D sub 9 is greater than 90%. Now let's divide our array further into 100 equal parts. Now the partitions will be called percentiles. So we have the first percentile, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, eighth, and ninth, and 10th percentile. And let's skip up to the 20th percentile, 30th percentile, 40th percentile, 50th percentile, 60th percentile, 70th percentile, 80th percentile, and 90th percentile. Okay. Now this will be our 25th percentile, and this is our 75th percentile. The last percentile is the 99th percentile. The percentiles divide the array into 100 equal parts. P sub 1 will be greater than 1% of the observations in the array. P sub 10 is greater than 10%. P sub 25 is greater than 25%. P sub 50 is greater than 50%. P sub 75 is greater than 75%. And P sub 99 is greater than 99% of all the observations in the array. So the median, quartiles, and deciles can be also expressed as percentiles. So as you see, the 10th percentile is equal to the first decile. The 20th percentile is equal to the second decile. The 80th percentile is equal to the 8th decile. And the 90th percentile is equal to the 9th decile. While the 25th percentile is equal to the first quartile, the 50th percentile is equal to the median and is also equal to the second quartile and is also equal to the fifth decile. And the 75th percentile is equal to the third quartile.